Hey everyone, it's Alex, and I have a tutorial making these Sugarbellies from the Bravest Warriors series on YouTube, and this is a collaboration with the very talented TheLittleMew, and this is her creation. She'll teach you how to make this adorable Jellykid on a raft, and I'll be linking the video in the description below. So you're going to start out with a piece of gold clay, and I added a little bit of white to give it a pastel look to make it more like the actual color of the Sugarbellies. So what I first did is I rolled it into a sphere, and then I made it into an egg shape, like an oval shape, and then I pinched the top end to make it into a raindrop shape, and you kind of just want to shape it into like a long raindrop, and that's like the central body pretty much. Next, you're going to be slitting two little lines at the top of the raindrop tip, and that's going to be like the hairs. So you kind of want to do it so you make like a big triangle in the middle. So slice it on the sides on a diagonal slant, and then you just kind of form it, like just spread it around and form it the way any way you want. Normally in the picture it's all kind of pushed to one side, and then I glued in an eye pin within one of the hairs. So then I got a piece of white clay and I added a little bit of yellow for the belly, rolled it into a ball, and I flattened it. And then that's gonna be just put in the center, like the bottom center of your Sugarbelly, and you just kind of just want to press that in. Okay, now for the arms and legs, you just get a piece of clay, yellow clay that you started with for the body, and then roll it into a snake, and then cut the ends off, and then you use the ends as the legs and the arms. So I just do this way so I can get them equal shapes instead of like pulling them individually. And then using a color blender tool, you're gonna kind of like etch in or like blend in the leg to the body and smooth it out. And then for the arms, you kind of just want to put in like a small little snake and kind of make it into a teardrop, so like one end's thicker than the other, and then use a color blender to also push that into the body. And you kind of want to just put in like the center of the sides. So now you have all the body done. So this is a technique I saw in Obro-chan's tutorial. So she put a little layer, a thin layer of glaze on top of the body. So that's what I did too, because if you mess up the paint, it's easier to erase. So I just put in 2 black dots for the eyes, and I just use the dotting tool. And then on top of those black eyes, you want to put in 2 white dots on top, and you want to kind of make the black edge as small as possible to give it like like a black outline for the eyes. So now for the mouth, you just kind of draw in like a black jelly bean shape. And if you want to add a tongue, you can add an orange dot like on this corner or the side of the mouth. I didn't because I kept messing up and I just couldn't do it successfully. And then on the belly, you're gonna write these symbols that the YouTube series showed, and it shows that each symbol represents a different music note that they sing. But you don't have to follow these, but you can write like love or a heart or anything you want. But according to the YouTube series, there are at least 16 different notes that you can put in. I just used the one on the top left corner, but you can use any of these 16 or any symbol you really feel like. Any letters, you can even write any like messages of love, letters, whatever you feel. Yep, so the final step is to glaze over the painted parts and just let it dry. So these are the final products of my Sugarbelly charms, and here I made 4 of them, and they all have different symbols on their bellies. So if you would like to check these out, you should definitely watch Bravest Warriors on the YouTube series. I'll be linking in the description below. And also don't forget to check the talented TheLittleMew's tutorial on how to make the Jellykid. And it was a really fun collaboration. And yep, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks.